Hello friends, welcome to this online refresher course that is concerns in educational research and assessment under ARPIT 2019. I am Shailesh Kaushal from Lucknow University, Lucknow, and extending my greetings to you all on behalf of National Resource Center for Education, that is NRC for Education, Central University of South Bihar, Gaya. I am here to discuss with you on a very important and relevant topic, that is using ANOVA in SPSS. Let us start the discussion. Friends, in this lecture video, I am going to explain ANOVA, analysis of variance. First of all, we have to understand difference between independent t-test and ANOVA. In case of independent t-test, we can compare only two means. But in case of analysis of variance, when we have more than two samples, it means when we have more than two sample means three categories, four categories, and we can compare several means. So limitation of independent t-test, we can compare only two means. When we have more than two categories, we use analysis of variance. Here we compare several means. So for this ANOVA, we have case study of teachers involvement. XYZ school chain wanted to examine the effect of level of involvement of its teacher in 15 schools. The management wants to know the impact of the involvement on students' number. Teachers' involvement was varied at three levels: no involvement, high involvement, low no involvement, low involvement, and high involvement. When there is no involvement, students number 2500, 2000, these are the numbers. In the second, 5 schools where low involvement of teachers with the students, numbers increased: 4900, 2100. In the third case, there are 5 schools where high involvement of teachers. Here, students number increased. So we want to check whether high involvement of teachers in a school increase the number of students or not. So for this, we have this case study of teachers. So this is our data: no involvement, low involvement, and high involvement. Our purpose: mean of no involvement, mean of low involvement, and mean of high involvement. We will calculate through ANOVA mean of three groups, means no involvement, low involvement, and high involvement. And we will compare no involvement with low involvement, no involvement with high involvement, and low involvement with high involvement. And we want to check the impact of involvement. So before applying the analysis of variance, we have to check the assumptions of parametric test. So descriptive statistics, explore, and so we will transfer involvement into factor list because it is categorical data. It is continuous. We will transfer into dependent list. Plots, we need only two things. One is normality for case test and homogeneity for living test. Continue and then OK. Here our values, p values. Now we can check normality of data. Where there is no involvement, data is normally distributed. Where low involvement, data is normally distributed, and high involvement, data is normally high involvement means data normally distributed. In three cases we can assess normality of data, and all the three involvement p value greater than 0.05. It means our data normally distributed. Now we will check homogeneity of data. The value of p, it is greater than 0.05. So we can say our data is homogeneous. Now we will report our data normally distributed and as well as homogeneous. Now we will apply analysis of variance. So analyze, compare means, and then one way ANOVA. Involvement we will transfer into factor, student we will transfer into dependent. Contrast, nothing to do. Then post hoc we will use Bonferroni test. Continue. Options, we need descriptive statistics, homogeneity of variance test, and means plot. Finally continue and OK. This is our descriptive statistics. In this table we can interpret when there is no involvement, mean students in 5 colleges 2500. When low involvement, students increased 30 to 140, and here high involvement 5020. So mean are different, but we cannot say whether this mean different from one to another. So we will check homogeneity. Homogeneity again it is greater than 0.05. Now this is ANOVA table. ANOVA table tell us whether difference is significant or not. Here p value less than 0.05. It means involvement impact increase of number of students in a schools. So teachers should have involvement with students. But here we cannot say whether low involvement is working or high involvement. That is why we use Bonferroni test, post hoc analysis. Here we will compare no involvement with low involvement and we will check the p value. It is greater than 0.05. It means not significance. No involvement with high involvement. It is less than 0.05. It means कि high involvement works. It means we have to involve highly with the student, and then number of students can be increased in a school. And low involvement and high involvement, again it is not significant. And we can check through this graph also, where there is no involvement, mean students number of this, low involvement and high involvement, so it is increasing.
So friends, in this part of the discussion we learned how to use analysis of variance ANOVA in SPSS. This is all about this video. I hope that you have enjoyed the session. Thank you for watching this video. Namaskar.